Okay, so you're probably wondering, why do I have Microsoft Paint open? Why are there Maneater images in a specific order? What is going on? Well, if you read the title and clicked on the thumbnail of the video, I am going to be putting together what I think is the entire Maneater timeline with my own separate timeline because I'm nuts and I'm doing theories on a shark video game. So I want to do this. We're going to go through Maneater first, the core game, and then I'm going to go off on a tangent a little bit and guess what happened before the game, because before this game there are actual events that happened before the game, and you might be wondering, this cutscene right here, this is the most important one. Now, we're not going to go back and look at them like I did in the YouTube video I did a few months ago. If you want, I will link that video in the description and in the pinned comment. But I have joined, actually, the Maneater Discord. Now, I've been in there, in and around there, and it's actually a really cool Discord. I'll actually put a invite link if you would like to join in the pinned comment and in the description as well. But I've been talking to a few members of it in there, and we've been theorizing about Truth Quest. And now, maybe in another day, I'll go off on a tangent and go into the Discord and talk about what people are saying in there and stuff like that. And some of the theories, because there are people in there with actually really good Truth Quest theories and stuff like that. But we're not here to talk about Truth Quest. We're here to talk about the story of Maneater. So, without the 2-minute intro, let's get started. So, Maneater starts. So, we'll put, oh, no. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Actually, no. Okay. No. Okay. M/E start. Maneater starts and it goes on over here. Maneater starts and it goes over here. So number one, I'll put numbers for all of these. But number one, the shark attack, the pup is born. Pup born. So number one, I'm gonna do a lot of very sloppy handwriting because I am using a mouse and a keyboard. I can't just type it in. Maybe I actually could. Hold on a minute. Let's see here. Can I actually create text boxes and, like, use them as, like, stuff like that? Also, if you hear a cat meowing, that's my cat Ginger. She's just craving attention. She's a bit of a attention-hungry cat. Yes, we know. I'll talk to you in a minute, cat. Okay. So, nearly done fixing this up. Okay. So, let's go ahead and add a rectangle here. Can I talk in it? Okay, just delete that. Okay. So, I'll just do this by color, but the pup is born. So, birth. Oh, no. Okay. Oh my goodness, no. Okay, hold on. Birth. Birth. And then Pete loses his hand, right? Okay. So, the only major events that happened here is the birth and hand. Okay, the birth and the hand. Next, we go to this one. Now, this cutscene is very importante. Très importante. This is about the dad of Pete. Okay, number 2. Dad. And then the Mega. So, the Mega, I'm gonna go off on a tangent after we establish this whole timeline, is that the Mega shark that Pete saw when he was a kid, which he explains in this cutscene, in this one, the Mega killed his dad. And he has, ever since his dad died, he's had a vendetta out for sharks. So, the dad and the Mega are both mentioned in this. And he says experiment in this one. I'm just going to put EXP expum for experiment. So, he says the Mega shark, which I'll represent by a fin right there, is an experiment. He says government experiment that got itself loose. So, and then we move on to this one, which is another very important one, because then it reveals PT522. It reveals PT522. And that is the vessel that his dad also used, because his dad, when, before he was a shark hunter, he was actually a military man. He went into the Guadalcanal, and the boat went in with 16 men, and it came back with 3. Now, that could be because of military men, but because of this being a shark game, that could be also a, like, there was some sort of demonic mega shark in the Guadalcanal. Now, bull sharks do survive in fresh and salt water. That's why, the devs made the main shark a bull shark. And then, Guada, I'll just put Guada. Guada for Guadalcanal. So, he says the boat went in with 16 men, came back with 3. And then, he says to the cameraman, my boy don't like me saying this, but my daddy, his granddaddy, was killed by a mega shark. And then Kyle runs in and he says, I'm sorry. He's talking about a mega shark that went extinct 2.6 million years ago. And then he's like, I seen it. And then he's like, you were a kid. And then he says, don't they discover new animals all the time? There might be some animals that are in your textbook. And then Mega again. Mega times 2. And then number 3 is the shark versus Pete. Now, in this image, you'll see right there, that's Pete laying down on the floor. Bull sharks never grow to be that size. The closest shark to that the bull got that big to is a megalodon, or not a megalodon, a great white shark. And that's another thing. The community dubbed this shark the Mega Buldon, which is actually a very creative name. But the shark, it rips Pete's leg off, so fight. There's a lot here. Fight. The Kyle R.I.P. Kyle dies. Well, Kyle, to put it in air quotes, Kyle dies because we don't know if he's dead. Because in the cutscene, if you look at the bottom right, there are always hashtags here, and it says hashtag where's Kyle, which is like alluding to it being like a mystery or something like that. So, I forgot to draw the arrow. But yeah, we go to here. Now, these two cutscenes are actually connected, so I might just do a little, like, bloop, and then a little Bloop. Like that. Okay. So, Kyle dies and leg gone. So, Pete's leg gone. Oh, his boat sinks. The Cajun Queen sink. So, his boat, the Cajun Queen, sinks. And then, we go to this cutscene. Where Pete literally just... I don't know what he does. He's doing some PT 522 steroid stuff. So, he upgrades PT 522. PT... upgrade. Okay, upgrade. So, PT gets an upgrade. PT gets an upgrade, and Pete goes nuts. Insanity. So, Pete goes insane. Trying to avenge Kyle. And then we come to the end of Maneater, where the shark and Pete have their final fight, and Pete, well, Pete dies. Pete, R.I.P. Now, we don't know if Pete is dead, but the shark is alive. The shark is alive because, as we'll get to in a minute, the shark is alive because Truth Quest takes place a year after Maneater's story. And then, just because it's funny, F-I-N. Finn. For the ending of Maneater numero uno. So, that's the end of Maneater 1. Well, Maneater, the core game, you know. Oh, sorry. Okay, so, we have the entire story pretty well sorted. Pretty well sorted. So, we've got Mega Shark dies. Okay, we have it all. Now, pre-Maneater. Okay, so, pre-game. So, this is, I think, is going to be revealed at Truth Quest. So, we'll do this, and then we'll do that. And we'll do, like, where. And then there will be a tunnel coming out of there. And then it'll be all in the water. So this is the island they talk about. The new island that they're talking about in the game. The Cayo Perico Island or whatever. And this island is super important. So, Cayo... I don't know how to say it. So this is the island, and now this is where the story, I think, starts. So there is a mega shark, and I'm gonna put the fin in the water again. This symbol means the mega, the experiment. So he escapes this island through this giant tunnel where they could have done experiments on it. Because if you've seen the movie Deep Blue Sea... in that movie, they are doing experiments on an underwater research station that, it's very, it's weird because they're doing brain stuff with mako sharks, and they're finding a cure to Alzheimer's. And if you don't know what Alzheimer's is, it is a brain thing that makes you lose your memory. It's really upsetting. So, shark escapes. Then, this shark meets the mom. Meg plus mom equal pup. So the pup is born because the Mega finds the mother of the shark that was in the first game before this one was born, the one that Pete killed. The Mega that escaped from here finds her and gives birth to this baby. Now, why am I saying that this shark that escaped is the father? We have to go back to this. Normally, bull sharks never get that big. It's actually the mutagens and the genetics inside the shark that's causing it to grow to this big size and causing it to become a Mega. And that's why I think the Mega that escaped from this island had something to do with it. And it's also the Mega that killed Pete's father. Same Mega shark. It's the exact same Mega shark. So, then we get forward and it kills Pete's dad. Meg eats dad. So the Meg, it eats the dad. So we're going to go all the way like that. Okay, you can see this is getting very confusing already. This cutscene has to do with a lot. So the Mega Shark eats his father and kills him. And we know he's dead. Well, again, once, like, there's a law in TV nowadays where if you don't see a body, no one is really dead. So this Mega, the dad couldn't be dead, but I bet he would because Pete said he's been dead. If his father was in hiding, he would have came out already. And then we go boom, and then we circle back all the way back, all the way up to the start of Maneater. And then the game starts. And then the mother gives birth, and then the events of that game play out. Now, Truth Quest. I'm going to do this in green. Truth. And then I'm going to do it in red. Quest. We don't know at all where this game is going. Or this DLC. So it's going to be a big question mark. So big question mark. So, that, I think, to a T, is the entire Maneater timeline summed up pretty well. So let's go over here and we'll make a little checklist. So, things that are important. Megas. The Mega Sharks. Which are 2 of them. There are 2 Megas. The baby and the father. Which the father Mega also could be the Uber Apex. That's what they're calling it. And I'll make another video sometime soon, maybe in like another week or maybe even tomorrow, where on the forums they release some information about Truth Quest. So the 2 Megas, the mutagens, which are the mutational genetics. And then the island. And I don't think... They're saying a lot how this whole Trip West Haven stuff is going to go down. But I really hope it relates back to the shark's origin. So they could build a a better origin story, like a family origin story. Because if you look at this, this is all about a dysfunctional family. Because Kyle and his dad don't have a good bond, which they never really bonded because his dad was always yelling at him to do stuff. And Pete, like, I mean, hell, I don't blame him for being a bad father because he never had a good relationship with his dad. Like, you could say, yeah, but that's when he was a kid, and when you're a kid, your memories are short. So, that is literally everything that I can mention in today's video. This is a bit of a long video, but I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you all so very much for watching. When Truth Quest, anything drops on Truth Quest, I'm going to cover it. Because this game is so, like, pun intended, it's in-depth. Like, you may think I'm crazy for theorizing this deep about a video game about a shark that eats people, but I don't care. This is a theory, and I'm putting it together, and y'all could debate about it too. But, let me know if you guys have your own theories in the comments, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.